What's up with everybody? This is Radar Sports Debates. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications because we got a great video to y'all today, man. As y'all know, man, former teammate of Kevin Durant, Mike James, came out on an interview and said this.
What is about your relationship with Kevin Durant?
When I got to the Nets, I think I only really knew Blake before I got there. Kev was one of the people that vouched for me to come to Brooklyn for Brooklyn to sign me. So when I got signed and we was going on the road, we just like a lot of the same stuff. So we ended up just hanging out with each other every time on the road. Like, he got the big suite, so we'll just go in there, hang out, kick it, play the game, talk. So we just got close. And then after that, when I went back overseas, it was just like, all right, whoever season in first, the other one gonna come to watch the playoffs. When I first said it, I thought, okay, you're gonna be in the finals. I'm gonna get to go to the finals. That's lit.
Right.
So when they was trash and they was losing, I called him one day. I was like, all right, so what this means, right? You're gonna come to my playoff game. He was like, there's no way I'm coming to your playoff game. And then a week later, he called me before the playoffs started. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be there in a couple of weeks, dog. We finna lose.
But I had so many questions.
And hearing that, he basically was saying Kevin Durant knew the Boston Celtics series was over before it even started. And I'm like, is this shocking to y'all? Listen, Kevin Durant has God-given talent. He's one of the most talented, skilled players in NBA history. But the one major problem that I have with Kevin Durant is he's not an alpha and he's not a leader, and I question the dude's mental competitive nature. Kevin Durant always wants the easy way out. That is a fact. We can look at the times the situation happened with the Brooklyn Nets, him requesting a trade, him not fulfilling his promises with the Brooklyn Nets and honoring his contract after the Brooklyn Nets have literally gave him everything that he wanted. We're talking about pertaining to players, trading draft picks to get a certain type of player, vouching for a head coach to get hired. They literally gave Kevin Durant everything he wanted. And we could talk about the situation with the Golden State Warriors, him blowing a 3-1 lead to the Golden State Warriors. And then after that, doing the most weakest move in NBA history, joining a 7-3-9 team, that same team that walked you down from 3-1. Kevin Durant joined them, and it was a stacked team as well. So Kevin Durant loves the easy way out. And to speak on this situation, Kevin Durant is soft. He never had confidence in the team in the first place. If you're elite and you're a superstar, talented player, you should always have confidence in going into a battle, especially in the playoffs, that you can at least give your team a chance because you're that great. Your individual greatness can overcome certain obstacles, right? And Kevin Durant, to me, I question the dude's competitive nature. I always said this before. Kevin Durant needs an almost stacked deck. He needs a perfect system for him to get the job done, right? And he also needs leaders. Kevin Durant is not a leader. He's a follower. He's a follower. I never looked at Kevin Durant as a leader. He's great because he's just Kevin Durant. You're a 7-foot slim reaper. You a 7-foot sniper. You one of the greatest scorers in NBA history. You're telling me that talent and your just presence out there don't give a team a chance to win? Who would sit there and say, oh, facing a team, I'm not going to have a chance of winning. I don't believe we have a chance to win, right? When every interview you see Kevin Durant in, every post conference you see Kevin Durant in, Kevin Durant always vouched on how good this Brooklyn Nets team is, and then going into the playoffs, they the team to beat. Kevin Durant said this on numerous of times, man, and it's just a bad look. This is a bad look for Kevin Durant, especially if you looked at on how he performed against the Boston Celtics in that series, him getting literally undressed, and in Game 3, when you're down 2-0, which was a legacy game, Kevin Durant in the second half disappeared. He didn't even attempt a field goal shot. He disappeared. So not only you play bad, but you got simply undressed, and you was a complete no-show for your team, right? If you're an elite player, if you're a superstar player, you should always believe that you have a chance to win because your greatness gives them a chance, right? And for Kevin Durant to tell his teammate on the phone saying, hey, bro, I don't think we can beat the Boston Celtics. Who does that? Who does that? right? Do you think Michael Jordan would sit there and say, in the 1991 finals against the Lakers, I don't think we have a chance of beating Magic and the Lakers, right? Do you think Magic Johnson, when Kareem went out, I believe in Game 6 in the finals, when Magic was a rookie, I don't believe we would have a chance to win because our best player Kareem went out, right? Kobe, when Kobe broke his fingers in Game 7 against the Boston Celtics, I don't believe I have a chance to win because my fingers messed up. No. But Kevin Durant is not in that stratosphere. He can't be compared to all-time great, an upper echelon all-time great, because mentality-wise, he don't have it. So the simple fact is that this right here, it just is a bad look for Kevin Durant, for sure. Kevin Durant to me is soft. He's not an alpha, and I've been trying to tell y'all this plenty of times. I told y'all that this Brooklyn Nets team is not a really good team. They don't have no offensive identity, no defensive identity, but it still don't erase the fact that people still heavily favored the Brooklyn Nets on going to the NBA Finals and winning it all. They was the preseason favorites, right? And for Kevin Durant to perform like that, he must get criticized to the highest order because he's just that great talent-wise, right? So the simple fact is that is the reason why these legends and these all-time great players is coming out and saying the things that I'm really saying about Kevin Durant, because they know that this man hasn't been proven yet as an alpha, as a leader on a team to lead your team to a championship and win it, right? You already joined the team that had the leaders, the three-point shooting, a great system, a great head coach, the best elite shot creators in the game. You join a stacked team and won championships. What has Kevin Durant done outside of winning them 2 championships in Golden State? What has he done as him being the head of the ship, him being the master, him being the leader of the team? Nothing, right? So shout out to his teammate Mike James coming out and exposing the real about Kevin Durant. It was crazy when I heard it. It was laughable when I heard it. But this is Kevin Durant. This is Kevin Durant, right? So let me know what y'all got in the comment sections for this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell for notification. I'm out. Gang.